democracy, critical to a free society, just plain critical. And the professionalism that goes with that, I think, is also critical. And I think with citizen journalism, you are very often out to tell your own story, which is fine, but does not make you a journalist, and certainly doesn't make you a professional journalist. So I'm not saying that we shouldn't have it. I'm saying that we need to put our tongues firmly in our cheeks when we consume that.
And I 100% agree with you. I think
No, you don't. You
no,
can
no,
do a but.
no.
I can feel it.
No, I'm not. And there's no but. I 100% agree with you. I know for a fact that when CNN, who was supposed to be the most trusted news network, turned into
I think that's CBS, but go ahead.
Well,
according to the marketing.
Right. Well, when CNN and CBS and MSNBC turned into more entertainment stations.
Oh, absolutely. There's a lot of infotainment, and
absolutely.
That's why, and in this society in particular, you have to consume from Fox and from MSNBC and NBC and CBS, etc., and CNN, because otherwise you're in danger of never hearing an opinion divergent from your own, which is very dangerous.
But I don't think you have to. And I think that's what, to me, I feel like that's what the youth have taught me, is that I don't have to subscribe to the corporate ran.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you need to get your information from lots of different sources, including the Daily Show.
Right.
Because then you hear different points of view, and that's the way it used to be.
Yeah.
Before there was cable, there was NBC, ABC, and CBS, and you got different opinions,
Right.
and you could form your own opinion.
Absolutely.
And now, I can just right wing, just listen to Fox.
Right.
Never hear anything
Yeah.
that I don't agree with.
Yes.
And I think that's dangerous.
It's
for us.
super dangerous, and it creates a bubble. I personally get my news from one of my heroes, Amy Goodman.
Oh yes,
in
Democracy Now. Absolutely.
Yes. And the reason why I feel like places like Democracy Now are so amazing is because it's funded by the people.
Exactly.
And it's real world news, right? And I'm not getting the same news from my corporate ran media, right? And I think that we can look at movements like Black Lives Matter. I think we can point to movements like Occupy Wall Street, and even something recent, the No Delta Access Pipeline movement.
Mm-hmm.
And those were not movements that started out in our corporate ran media. Those were movements that started off by the people, and people saying, no, you need to look at this. Those were movements that social media propped up and said, hey, like, we need to look at this. And I remember the first days of Occupy Wall Street, every news network, including CNN, was saying, oh, look at these hooligans. What are they doing in the streets? They have no meaning, blah, blah, blah. And as people started to find out truth, and as citizens, including our youth, started to stream this and show people what was really going on, and the facts came out, the news had to change their narrative, and they had
exactly.
to
And that 24-hour news is good and bad, and we can talk about
Absolutely.
that in our next segment. Dominic,
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
My name is Linda Kennedy. Thank you so much for joining us. Dominic Meeks has been our guest. And we are saying thank you for your time. Our time is up.
Thank you.
May I ask you? Oh yes, big round of applause.
Yes, thank you.
So
All right.
for students,
Everybody,
come around.
What you
Students.
hear, what you watch, you're going to